Hi guys, welcome to the Petersville Farm channel. Thank you for joining. In this video, I would like to discuss 5 vegetable crops that you could still plant in June and early July, so it is not too late. But just before I talk about these 5, and there are many more, they're a long list, but I'll just select 5 today. One thing to note, I know some of you may give up because it's too hot, and yes, during the high temperatures, there is an issue with germination, and so there's a way around it. You can actually start these seeds in trays, and then you can transplant them. Make sure you have adequate watering in place so that the plant will not burn in those heat. But the plants that I will be discussing, they are tolerant to high temperatures, so it's a matter of ensuring that there's good drainage in the soil and that they are irrigated on a regular basis. And sometimes, as they're developing, you may need to have some shade in place. There are days where there may be a heat wave, and so although they may be heat tolerant, they may need a little help now and then. So let's get started. We have, first I would like to talk about the summer squash, and this under this category, the summer squash, it involves the yellow squash and zucchini. So these are planted here, shown here along the way. All right, I planted these on May the 30th. So pretty much these are just over a week old, and look how much they have developed already. So these are summer squash. It's a combination of zucchini and yellow squash. Number 2, pumpkins. Now look at these pumpkins. And I mentioned just under just over 2 weeks. All right, so it has been 18 days, and look at these pumpkins. So certainly this is one that you could, it's still not too late to plant. And even recently, this week, I planted some asparagus bean, and this shows you the length of time it will take for harvesting. So it says 72 days here, and ideally you want to select something that's from 50 to 60 days, but for 72 days this should work for here in Georgia, starting now in June, perhaps not in July. So I just planted these. So that is number 3. Number 4, here they are root bound, but I'm about to transplant them, and these are the Malabar spinach. Now these do need some trellising, but they are heat loving plants, and it's certainly not too late to plant these. Number 4, here I have watermelons. Now with watermelons you have to be careful. You would need to check the label to see again the time from the time you plant them, or the time from germination to fruiting, and you want to select a variety that is 50 to 60 days. So these are the 5 that I listed, and my 5 were summer squash, which could be zucchini or yellow squash, and then pumpkins, Malabar spinach, asparagus bean or different types of bean. Now again, ideally, if you plan to plant later, you want to select varieties that will germinate, that will produce within 50 to 60 days from the time they germinate to the time of production. And then number 5, watermelon, but it depends. There are many varieties of watermelons, and there are some that take 90 days, there are some that take 100 days, but there are varieties that will fruit within 50 to 60 days. And here is a bonus. A bonus is cantaloupe. Certainly, you can get cantaloupe within 2 months to 2.5 months. So that is a good one also. So thank you for joining us. We appreciate your support, and remember to subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Until then, happy gardening.